Co-sign it, co-sign it, co-sign it.
Take over, take over, take over.
Take over Tuesday.
Taking over Tuesdays.
Only on the Good Tymez Show.
Welcome to the Good Tymez Show. We are here with Jameisha Trice.
Welcome to the show. How are you?
What's up, baby? How y'all doing?
We good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Just excited about everything that's going on right now. And thank you guys for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for
No
coming
problem.
on the show. Now, you have an amazing story. Now, for those that don't know, I don't even know where to start because your background and your story is amazing. I mean, coming from St. Louis, moving to Chicago, but you have a background that is flawless.
Yes.
Like, would you like to fill the people in on your background? I mean, you write music, you sing, you've had your music placed on video games.
I mean, you had your first record deal when you were 15. I mean, that's amazing by itself.
Yeah, well, thank you guys. I guess, but I'm blessed. God is good. He definitely blessed me with a lot of different opportunities. I was able to write for JoJo, the pop singer, for 3OW before they became the Cheetah Girls, which propelled their careers. Also, I'm open for a lot of big acts, Kanye West, Usher, Melanie Fiona Robin's Dick. And yeah, I got my first record deal when I was like 15. It was an imprint deal with this Universal sub-label, Gamma Records. And I got a lot of great experience and a lot of great love. Got the Techno Kittens Adventures games, that came out last year. One of Xbox's highest rated indie games, period. So it was cool, man. It's just been great. It's been a lot of love. A lot of great things happening. So I'm just super excited, humbled, and just want to continue working and continue building right now. So.
Now, you left one thing out, right?
What's that?
You forgot to tell people about that video, Quit Dogging Me Out.
Hey, you know what, man? That song sold 70,000 copies from what I heard. So
yeah,
I'm thankful.
No, it was
was a great platform.
That video was off the hook.
You funny, dude. You really did your research, huh? You just did it. Oh my God. That's funny. Nobody has ever, in any of the interviews I've ever done, brought up Quit Dogging Me Out. So kudos to you, man, for doing your research, doing your homework, and digging that up. That's so funny, though.
Nah, but you fly though. You're fly and you're sexy. Like I watched the YouTube video that you got on there. I'm just talking about everything that you've been through. I think it's amazing. I mean, to be able to go through that and like you said, you found your inner strength and to push through things and do what you're doing. That's amazing. That's a great. I mean, you're a great role model for young girls coming under you.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, and I'm just trying to spread some positive energy, some good love out there. Just giving, trying to give as much hope and inspiration to these, younger people and just everybody in general. My story, I just was so blessed to be, one of the people that just made it. Some people wouldn't have gone forward and would have just soaked in that depression and just stayed where they were, but God was so good. He led me all the way to where I am now, and there were times where I didn't want to fight no more, where I just wanted to give up, and I look back, like if I had done that, all of this that's happening right now would have just been like void, so I'm just thankful,
Now,
pushing forward, trying to make good music.
Now, speaking of inspiration, you are involved with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. How did that come about?
The Make-A-Wish Foundation, I was blessed with the opportunity to work with them. It was a young man named Tyron Ward who had a congenital heart defect, and he was basically really sickly, and he could just die at any given minute. His heart could just give out on him, and he had a dream to make music. And when I got called in on the project, R. Kelly was involved, and a lot of other people. And when I got there, they just basically explained his situation to me, and I was just really connected to the project, and I was like, whatever I need to do, whatever I got to do, I want to be involved with this project. And we produced a record for him. Carmelo Anthony called in. It was just like crazy, bumpy. R. Kelly didn't come to the session. the song still got done, and you know, we had a release party for him, and you know, it was just dope. It was just dope. God just, it was awesome. That's all I can say. And it was the experience was like so powerful for me because I knew how it felt to be in a helpless situation and just wanting to be an artist and wanting to sing. So I guess that's why I was so connected to him. And now I still, you know, I'm a digital volunteer for Make-A-Wish, so I tweet out information and things that they ask me to do and stuff like that. So I still work with them, and they're a great organization.
That's beautiful.
Good. That is so
That's
beautiful.
what I'm talking about.
Now, how did you know that you exactly wanted to do music and singing was your niche and that was what you wanted to do?
It's funny, it's like I always knew. Like I remember I was like 6 years old and I was singing and my grandmother, she was like, she thought it was the radio and she's like, Misha, is that you in there singing? And I was singing the Stevie Wonder record. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. And she was like, Misha, she was like, is that the radio? Is that you? And I was like, it's me, Grandma. And I remember, like, from that day forward, it was like, I was just a singer. And it was just like, she had, like, all that, it was so ironic that somebody was coming in town, like a family member, and they had, all the family came in town came over our house that night. And I remember she put me, like, on the table, and she had me sing that song, and I sang it for everybody from my family. And after that, it was just like I was just like it was full-fledged singing everywhere. You know, every assembly, every program, every talent show. I was just like I was just a singer. It was like nothing. It was so seamless, and I guess it was so organic. I don't even remember making a conscious decision. Hey, I'm going to be a singer, but I just know that it was just something that was always there.
Now, is that the same way for you as writing? Did you want to start writing your own songs and just start writing your feelings down and then it became a song? Or how did you start writing as well?
You know, writing was a little different. I remember I used to write and people used to ask me to write stuff for them and pay me to, like, write little stuff. But it wasn't until, like, I got a little bit older where I really saw it as being a profession. I think I was about 14, and I just remember just always loved the art of songwriting, but I really didn't know that I was that good until I started writing for myself and writing my own records and recording them and things like that. So I was like 14, 15 is when I really realized the power of writing, and then when I understood what publishing was, that's what really made me be like, hey, this writing thing is like super cool.
Yeah, you realize there was some big checks behind the writing.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, it's cool, it sounds good, it's great, but then, like, you know, you understand, like, how some of these records live on forever, and they get relicensed and licensed again, and it's just like, the life of the record is just like crazy, you know?
Yeah, now you hold the title right now. You got the highest credits with SESAC Publishing.
Oh, CSAC?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm a CSAC publisher. And, that was a great honor, and that was dope. Because I know CSAC is they're very skeptical in their approach to whoever they let into their organization, and so they actually actively sought me out, which was dope. And I was like, wow, really, like, overwhelmed with that, because I was like, man, I know, you know, what God has blessed me with, but, you know, sometimes you just need that extra reassurance, and that was definitely one of those things that reassured me, like, you're on the right track, you're doing the right things. You got CSAC, the vice president of CSAC, you know, hitting you up, like, you know, so.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's what's up. Now, okay, for songwriting, I know you've wrote, like, gospel, hip-hop, R&B, classical. What's your favorite genre that you write for?
Don't do this to me. I hate that. I do this every week. I'm one of those people who's like, this week is super R&B, then it's pop, then, you know, I'm like, okay, I want to write some country, and then I fall in love. I don't know. This week is definitely R&B. I'm loving R&B. That's I guess I'll say R&B is my fave.
Okay. Now, how do you get your inspiration for your songs? Like, do you take them out of personal experiences, movies, or do you just sit down and you think about, oh, I'm gonna make a song about this? How does that go for you?
You know, it comes from everywhere, from everything around me. I'm one of those type of people that absorb the energy around me, and whatever's going on at the time, I pull from that. I can just sit down and just pull from memories that happened years ago and just write a record. Or if my friend might be going through something, I'm on the phone with her, and I'm listening to her, and as I'm listening, I'm writing a song in my head, and I'm like, oh, man. And then I get off the phone with her and call her back, like 30 minutes later, like, girl, I just wrote a joint. And she's like, what? You wrote that about me? I'm like, yeah. Like, and, it just depends on it. It could be something I saw on TV, and I'm like, dude, I'm inspired. So I just get, energy from everywhere, and I don't turn no energy down, especially when I know creative energy.
That's good. That's hot.
Good to hear. So speaking of energy, your new song, Unloud, what inspired you to write that song?
Good loving, good sex.
Hey. Hey.
I can't really go into it, but I mean, it's a situation.
Really?
That everybody has experienced that. I mean, grown folks. I mean, everybody has experienced a moment where you just couldn't even hold anything back and just let it go. And that was that moment. Like, it's like you don't care about the things that are going on around you. Like, tonight is one of those nights. I'm just gonna, let it go. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Tasteful.
Now, could there be a video for that soon, maybe?
Yes, I've actually, I've started thinking about some treatments and things like that. I'll probably let the director come up with a treatment, but I've been visualizing the video and everything, so I'm definitely letting the record work. And like I said, it's just hit on the Eargasm mixtape, Volume 5. That was DJ WizKid over in Germany, and that's popping like super hard. And I'm just gonna see what the record do, and if my fans, request and just start pulling like, hey, they want a video for it, then I'm definitely gonna put a video out there.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Well, I like your music. You can sing to me anytime. When you were singing earlier, it sounded good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For real. And you're a cutie pie too.
Thank you. You call me a cutie pie. That's that little sister treatment right there. Don't give me that shirt playing cat. Don't give me the dick and hug.
Oh no! I give you the Marvin Gaye sexual healing hug.
Oh, you funny. I get that. The cute thing, and I like it. That's cool. I want to. I'm not the vixen. That ain't my thing. So it's cool though.
What? You sexy.
You got me cheesing. Oh my God, I'm blushing over here.
For real, I'm trying to tell you. Like I checked you all out. Like you sexy.
Pick up lines.
I got to be the guy in the video that you singing to.
Oh God.
He could be sitting there. Oh my God, I can't even imagine that. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I had my shirt off with some baby oil. You know how they do in the videos.
No. I can totally see that though. I had this guy. He was like. His eye it looked like he was looking at, he looked like he was, I don't even know, he was looking at somebody else, and he was talking to me. He wanted to be in my video, and I was just like, oh my God. He's like, I swear I could do it. I mean, it'd be so hot. And I'm like,
Yeah, you can't have no cockeyed dude in there on.
He was not going. He was like seriously adamant about being in my video, and I was like, oh man, I don't know how to tell this guy that's just not gonna ever happen.
Yeah, you don't want that. You can't have a cockeyed guy in no sexy video.
I know, and I was just sitting up there like, dude, we're friends. We can't, I can't take you seriously. You can't be like a love interest. And he was like, yes, I can. You just gotta pretend. I'm like, no.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Well, listen, you are a joy to talk to.
Yes,
like I said, I love your story. You have an amazing story, your struggle, and to see how beautiful you talk, how sexy you are, you're doing your thing.
And how great you sing.
And I like to see a woman handling her business. Like, these young girls need to understand that there's some women out here that's on their business. It ain't just guys writing songs and got publishing deals. It's a woman out here doing that.
That's Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. Like, for really, especially coming from you, that means a lot to me. Like,
Thank
seriously.
you.
No problem at all.
Now, how can your fans, for the people that's listening to you, how can they get in touch with you, hear more of your music, follow you, the whole 9 yards?
First thing I want you guys to do is definitely go subscribe to my YouTube page. That's youtube.com, of course, that's Jameisha Trice. And Facebook, Jameisha.Trice. My Twitter is @JameishaTrice. My website is Jameisha Trice. So everything is pretty much Jameisha Trice. Come follow me, man. Holler at me. I follow back. I ain't fake, phony, none of that. I talk to my people. We have a great time on my pages. You know, all of the information, updates. You can go to my fan page on Facebook. That's Jameisha Trice fan page. And my fan page on Twitter is @JameishaFans. So y'all just get at me, man. I have a great time, like, with my fans and everything, and I try to my best to get everybody involved in everything that I'm doing. And it's gonna be a lot of great things that's gonna be happening, you know, in the future and coming up. So y'all come, you know, stay tuned with me.
Sounds good. Well, whenever you come to LA or Vegas, we got studios in both cities, so let us know so you can come in and sit down with us.
Awesome. You know, LA, that's my second city. I love me some LA.
You gotta come sit down with us. So we're
going to jump into your new single, so go ahead and introduce your single to all the fans. Go ahead when you're ready.
Yo, everybody, this is Jameisha Trice. You gotta listen to this new joint. It's my single. Oh, wow. It's for the streets, for the club, for everybody. It's a banger. Go in.